Konnichiwa, my name is Logan Charles Luna, and I am extremely antisocial to the point where I always relied on my friends or my partner at the time, or quote unquote, an agent to kind of handle my social media because I really couldn't be bothered with it. I don't like talking people. I don't like talking to people in real life. That also extends to on the internet. So ever since 2019, around February, I've kind of just been using social media more how just to show my work and show artwork that I make, mainly because I don't want to waste my time by just doing stuff and then being unproductive, I guess. So I wanted to at least show it to people. And yeah, ever since then, I've been very more just focused on the work that I do and practicing and getting better because you can always improve on anything no matter how good you are. And it's very annoying with, especially in my life and my career, a lot of people have told me to stick with realism because I was very good at realism. However, due to my OCD and a bunch of other things, realism just took too long for me. It was just so I was bored. I was bored with it. Like, yeah, I could draw it, but then I always had this idea at the back of my head, like, well, at this point, why strive for every perfect little technique to make sure that this looks real when you can just take a fucking picture, especially people with their phones. You can just take a picture of something. You don't need a person to draw it for you. So that's why I always leaned more towards animation and just anime and manga in general. And being more focused on that, I'm still very antisocial in the sense where if somebody talks to me in real life, I usually tend to do a Brian Pillman, Andy Kaufman style disassociation of pretend I'm not me, and that way I can have a conversation with this person. And mainly, I'm just kind of more like a sounding board, like a wall, where like somebody could vent or just talk about stuff. And I'm not gonna really add anything personal. I'll just do like, oh yeah, it's like this, or yeah, I've heard of something like that. Like very general and vague conversations and rebuttals and retorts and stuff like that. So trying to work on that and just work on improving myself in general. And yeah, like a while ago, a group of friends wanted me to go out and maybe meet someone. And I haven't really wanted to do that like since the pandemic started back in like March of 2020. I've just kind of taken a break from dating and, to be honest, having one night stands. And I just don't, I want to take relationships more seriously where, I want to actually have a good relationship with someone. I'm tired of like going out with guys and it just being like we're just having fun, or they're trying to like get married and I'm like I don't ever want to get married. Like I can be with someone for the rest of my life, but I just don't want to get married because I always have this like fear of being trapped to someone. Like it's not, oh, they're going to cheat on me or they'll leave me. It's just like, so somebody wants to like control my life, and I feel like there's already enough of that in the world and in my life personally. So the idea of marriage is just like this, somebody tying an anchor to you to drag you down with them. It's less of a like romantic thing and symbolic. Besides, the marriage industry is just all about profit anyway. So I don't want to like have a big wedding or any spectacle like that. And right now, I just really do need to focus on myself because I want to be a good partner and I want to like attract someone who would be good for me in my life. And I'm just really tired of, unfortunately, in my life, all the, well, a majority of the women I've dated and had long relationships with have just been very Makima like from Chainsaw Man, very controlling and manipulative and abusive. And I just want to move on from that. So I feel like I'm at a point in my life that I want to just figure out if I can make it on my own in art and animation because I'm really tired of just, Charlie Brown getting the football pulled away as I go to kick it because that's all the entertainment industry has done in my career. They've just like, oh, look, right here, here's your shot. And then every time I go for it, it's just like, yeah, no, something changed, or we changed our mind on the idea, or this other person who's a fucking son or relative of an executive, a higher up, a CEO, likes this idea more. So we're going to focus all our time and energy on this idea and just keep your stuff on the shelf for years. And that really got to me and it affected me, and my confidence just got broken down severely. And I just want to move on from that, and I want to move forward to a better place in my life. And then eventually, hopefully, I'll meet someone that is in a good place in their life and doesn't want to be controlling and manipulative of me. And, like, the quest is always to try and find actual love. And it's a struggle and it's hard, but hopefully it's not a lie that two people convince themselves is a real thing. And again, being polyamorous and bisexual, it gets complicated because then some people think, oh, that's an open relationship. Like, I'm down for that. It's like, well, no, it really isn't, because being polyamorous is more like we're all dating each other or we're all part of this group together. And it's not like just a hall pass or you can go have sex with other people and I'll be cool with it. It's like, no, I want a relationship with you, and if another person's involved, then we need to figure that out so that it benefits all of us. So yeah, this is a weird rambling video. It's gone on way too long. Sayonara.